What's going on, guys? This is all in day 33, something like that. Let's go over today's price action. What I saw, what I did, how it played out. So today, before market opened, we had these highs were still not taken. On the 4-hour, price had come up and taken this 4-hour high, and we were respecting this equilibrium here on the 4-hour. On ES, same, came out and took out this high. Yeah, right here it took it out, and I want to see price reverse off this 4-hour high. If I wanted longs, I would have to see a sweep from this low. So I wanted to see price come out and take out a high time frame liquidity before I was able to enter into a long position. I was bullish on the day, but we didn't go for longs today just because price didn't come out and seek out this low. So this is what it was looking like. London and Sweep Asia. London swept these highs. This was the last 1-hour low that wasn't swept. None of these 1-hour lows were swept. Yeah, there was no 1-hour low swept here. We can see, right, this was the start of London right here at 3 o'clock. So then again, I was just looking for a higher time frame manipulation. When market open, was hoping price would come down, dump, take out this low, return higher, but instead price came up upon market open, took out this high, and ended up breaking structure. So what I was looking for was shorts at this point to trade down to this low, because I had thought that price was seeking out this low. On ES, it was seeking lower and lower, waited for a retracement. Now, I didn't enter here just because of what happened yesterday. I'm not going to take the first inversion, and there wasn't even an inversion, there wasn't a break structure, so that was good. And on NQ, we can see once NQ took out this high up here, made it SMT, right? ES still respecting this 1-hour or this 5-minute equilibrium here, and we saw a good reversal off this right here, and you can see it inverse both these gaps, so that was a good entry for me. Although this candle was very large, I didn't enter on it because it was so large, and this was my stop. So I waited for price to make a reaction off of this 1-minute fair value gap, and once we got that reaction here, see that wick, I actually entered here, stops shortened, take profit even larger. Now in my eyes this was a good setup, but as you can see, price ended up coming out and stopping me out. Price just ran up today with no didn't come down and take out these 1-hour lows that I thought it was seeking, and it looked like it was at the time, like here, right? We got the SMT, we got the retracement, ES, and I wanted to see, I saw what I needed to see, and I didn't hesitate. I entered upon it here, and price just ran up pretty quickly. And that was it. That was it for that trade. Price ended up just running higher and higher, and that was the trade. That was today's price action. I simply, I was like I said, I was bullish on the day, but if I was to take a long, I needed to see these lows get taken either by ES or NQ, and it seemed like ES wanted to come out and take these lows out, but ended up not doing so. Even I even thought it would come into this 4-hour gap. It did not do so. So today was just an unfortunate day, and to be honest, I was actually pretty happy about today. I took today not as a loss, but a win in my book, within myself, because I had followed my strategy. I had entered upon what I saw and what I wanted to see for me to enter. I had everything needed for me to enter a short. I didn't have near enough for me to enter a long. We didn't even respect this 15-minute on ES. But, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. And price inevitably can do whatever it wants. It doesn't have to come out and take out these lows. And it certainly doesn't have to go short. But that is what I saw today. That's what I had thought price wanted to do by the confluences it was showing me. And it just wasn't that. Simply wasn't. It's very unfortunate, but I take this day as a learning opportunity. Not only a learning opportunity, but a chance to grow on my habits, to practice my good habits. And that is what I saw today. I had full conviction into this trade. It just happened to be what price wanted to do. I tried to understand what I did wrong or what I didn't see, but to be honest, I'm sitting here now and I still don't see anything wrong with this trade. We are in a high time frame bearish trend. We did come out and sweep out these lows, but I simply saw what I wanted to see. And like I said, if I wanted longs, I needed to see this. This is the last low to be created, or even if this low came out and got taken out. But it didn't. Price did not present that to me, and my whole strategy is based on liquidity. So if I didn't see any high time frame liquidity get swept, I'm not taking the trade. I saw a 4-hour high get swept, market open. I saw price break structure here on the 5-minute. I saw the retracement. That's all I needed to see. And, price presented to me everything I needed to see to enter. So I entered short, and I wanted to target these lows. But I can go on and go in circles about this, and it still won't, it won't matter because price does what it wants. So, yeah. It's honestly all I got. Practicing these good habits was honestly more satisfying. I was satisfied with the result. I won't say satisfied with the result, but the result of my actions, I was satisfied with, and that's all I could ask for. It's what I've been working towards. I could care less about the P&L. We can look here. I lost. And this is what we're looking at on the week. Right? And this is the balance, right? So, to be honest, I'm not too disappointed. Because realistically, $400 losses was managed. I managed my risk properly, and practice good habits. That's all I need. So I did. I came into this day doing what I needed to do, saw what I needed, and did what was logical in my head, and didn't play out as I anticipated. But it's alright. We got tomorrow, got Friday, and then like I said, next week I'm gonna take a break. So I'm gonna be on vacation. So yeah, after Friday I will see y'all in 2 weeks, or a week. But yeah, it's been good. This series is to show my progress as a trader, mentally, mainly, and strategically on the chart. I hope this is giving a good representation for not only myself to review, but for y'all to also take into consideration to also like assimilate with me on the same struggles, the same trades even. I'm just trying to relate as much as possible to the mass of traders that are unprofitable and show that you aren't the only one that's going through what you're going through. That we might not be going through the same thing, but I went through it before, and I'm here showing y'all now that I am going through the same things y'all are. That despite, you guys might be 3 months in, I'm 9 months in trading, and we're going through the same thing. And that is part of the game, is part of your trading journey, to go through the ups and downs of your career. And it's your job to not worry about how many times you get put down, but how many times you can get back up. And it's cliche to say, quote Rocky, it's true. And that even though you make the same mistake over and over again, it is your job to learn from that mistake, to correct that mistake, and to get back up from it, and to keep moving forward along this journey. Because you aren't here watching this video for no reason. You are here because a higher power, the universe, God, whoever you believe in, has put you here and put you on this path. That everything in your life that you've gone through has led you here to this video, to this journey that you are on. And you just have to simply be grateful for that. You have to be grateful that you're even able to watch this video, that you're able to trade, that you're able to have this opportunity in the world we are in today. And I do highly believe in this path and in trading, because not only is it proven to be successful, but I'm going to prove that it's successful, that I'm going to do something that most people don't want to do, that most people can't do, because they don't have the mindset for it, because they don't have the self-discipline, the self-control. I'm going to do what 99% of people cannot do, and that is to become profitable. And that is what this series is about, is to show y'all that it is possible if you are simply wanting it is bad. If you want it so bad that you will do everything and anything to get there, then you will get there. Just through X amount of time, you will get there. The X amount of hours you work on yourself, to work on the charts, you will get there. But it's in due time. You have to have patience within your journey, with the universe, with God, and you'll get there. Your dreams, the life you dream about will be there eventually. And what most people don't want to do is wait. And that's why most people quit. That's why most traders fail. It's because they quit. If you don't quit, you will never fail. You will only lose, and you will only learn. That is how you keep moving forward. To never quit, regardless of how much time, how much effort you've put into this, because at some point in your journey, you will succeed. You will exceed your expectations, and you will be where you want to be. All said enough, guys. Hope this is a good motivation for y'all. This is honestly just off the dome piece and what is currently on my mind. I hope these videos are good to, get things off my mind, things I think about on a daily basis. And I'd love to spread that to y'all and to the world, to show that if you are just as crazy as I am, you will get there. And I'm saying this even though I'm unprofitable. I don't care. All that matters is my journey, my path. That's honestly the mentality y'all gotta have if y'all want to make it. So, anyways, this has been real. It's been good. See y'all Thursday, tomorrow. All in day 34. Peace.